Welcome back everywhere to this 2-game series of the Joint League season numero 5. It is Chili Willy going up against Out of Our League, and Out of Our League, I have to say, in game number 1 they looked absolutely fabulous. It was, I think, a 22 to 23 minute tap out from Chili Village because they were 20k plus behind in both net worth and XP, I do believe. So here we are with game number 2. Maybe the draft is going to be different as Chili Willy banning out the Bristleback first. I wouldn't say Bristleback was the issue here, but Bristleback definitely didn't help out Chili Willy's situation. But IO also banned out from Out of Our League, so maybe just afraid of, let's say, an IO tiny strat, because it is somewhat hard to play against that, or just getting favorable lanes against an IO tiny, maybe not the easiest thing to do. So next bans, maybe like Juggernaut, Troll, Axe, maybe even a Lion or Vengeful. It really depends on the teams for the most part. I suppose even a Sniper ban may be considered for Chili Willy here. Of course, Chili Willy, this time around, it is... No, it's not them. It's Out of Our League having first pick this time. Chili Willy started with an Earthshaker first pick, right? I remember now. It's all coming back to me as if it was yesterday. But Out of Our League taking a really long time. Did they get disconnected or something? Nope, not disconnected. So at least that's not gonna be an issue here. Other than that though, what may we see out of them? Why would you need to take as long as they are? Well, the Sniper will be banned. I suppose since Out of Our League they would really like a Sniper themselves, but they're just unable to go for it purely because they don't have first pick. So they were expecting Chili Willy. No, they do have first pick. Never mind me. So they just don't think Sniper is as worthy as a first pick because Chili Willy could go for like a Storm Spirit Clockwork once again, for example. I don't know. Hard to say. Or Out of Our League, since they do not want to first pick Sniper, they thought that Chili Willy will pick it up. Yes, that's it. I completely got myself confused up by the sides and who has first and who has second pick, and that's what I get for trying to just I don't know, multitask. Yes, that's the word for it. Multitask. And now I'm done with multitasking, guys. I'm not going to read anything else what's written to me or anything. Focus on this game, especially now Chili Willy starting with an Axe and Lion. I like this game so much more already than game number 1, just because, well, I suppose Chili Willy's drafts wise at least, because Axe and Lion, they are aggressive heroes, and Out of Our League, they do have a Juggernaut, but if a Lion manages to farm up a Hex, Blink Hex can still screw over the Juggernaut big time. And also, not only that, Axe can even lock down a Juggernaut through the Blade Fury using the Berserker's Call. So really good start, loving it so far. Out of Our League, of course, really solid for themselves, Couchor plus Vengeful now. So both teams getting deep, better supports, I think, at the moment. Chili Willy as the secondary support, maybe they want to utilize the Ancient Depression again. This time around, at least their other support. Never mind, they had the Earthshaker who had lockdown as well, but this time around, up against the Healing Ward may not be too bad. Or Earthshaker once again, actually, I would also kind of like here. Just get really a obscene amount of lockdown and just kill people without them being able to do anything at all. That's always nice. Stazzle will be the ban from Out of Our League. Magnus, of all heroes, banned by Chili Willy. So if I saw a Magnus ban, I would think that some kind of melee heroes will come out for Chili Willy here. Maybe they would themselves want to go for, let's say, a Slark. Phantom Assassin, possibly so, although I wouldn't count on that one. So also a Zeus is banned out from Out of Our League. So what does it leave them with? Chili Willy as the secondary support, Earthshaker is there. Skyrive Mage might not be too bad. Berserker's Call into Mystic Flare. Hex Earthspike into Mystic Flare, or Ancient Seal into Finger of Death, boosting up that damage. Queen of Pain also banned out now, so Chili Willy going for a Shadow Fiend. So a couple of the more annoying heroes against Shadow Fiend, being the sniper of course, most of all, have already been taken out. So out of the league, if they wanted to, a Viper for example wouldn't be that bad. Also not that easy to really burst down a Viper. Just you jump in with the axe. He's pretty durable. Finger of Death, you have extra magic resistance thanks to the corrosive skin. And of course, is a good lane matchup against Shadow Fiend as well. Like a great matchup. Not just good, a great matchup to be honest. So for out of our league, Witch Doctor will be the pick here. And them already having minus armor from the Vengeful Spirit will make Witch Doctor just a tad bit stronger with that Death Ward, of course. As the Jugger, he can possibly, well, they can like Wave of Terror, get the minus armor and have the Omni Slash, so that's a little bit of synergy in itself as well. Other than that, Jugger cannot really slow people down for them to be in Death Ward a little bit longer, unless there's going to be an Eye of Skadi, which isn't even that uncommon on Juggernauts. But Chili Willy will go for the Earthshaker, so I have to say so far the draft is looking extremely solid. Of course, how they end it may like be the cherry on the cake, or maybe something that just swoops the cake off the table and onto the ground, something like that. But out of our league, they have their two supports, they have one of their cores, they need an offlaner, unless they want to run an aggressive tri-lane and then they need a safe laner, or a mid laner and Wind Ranger. The good thing about that pickup here at the moment is that Chili Willy, they may not be able to completely like read into the strategy of out of our league. Is it the mid lane Wind Ranger? Is it the off lane? Are we gonna face some kind of aggressive tri-lane, which I definitely wouldn't put past out of our league there. But Wind Ranger, whether it be off lane or I think I'd maybe even prefer a mid lane Wind Ranger. Of course, cannot stop Shadow Fiend from farming, shouldn't be able to do so. But then again, Shadow Fiend himself should not be able to really kill a Wind Ranger either, unless either one oversteps their welcome. Or of course, if the supports rotate in, easy Fisher block into Lion Hex, Earthspike, could be easy pickings. Looking at the last set of bans though, Tidehunter removed by Chili Willy, don't want to deal with that AoE lockdown, whereas a Slark banned out from out of our league. Of course, out of our league themselves ran an excellent Slark for game 1. As for what game 2 brings, only time will tell. Only time, guys. And now, last pick about to come. They have so much reserve time left. Especially look at out of our league, 4 seconds. Chili Willy, 1 minute 48 seconds. So their draft, they haven't... I can't say that they haven't considered it as much because it looks more unified than it was in the last game, for example. Maybe they don't have like the minus armor synergies as much locked down here. Although Presence of the Dark Lord will help you just take Roshan faster if nothing else. Also counter Helix is physical damage of the axe. So that's just a little bit of a bonus, but... I think the axe is going to be offlane in this case. Or... maybe not? Huh. Maybe they do want to pick up an offlaner and farm axe safe, but that's a little bit weird. They could still like pick up the Brewmaster as well, send axe offlane, have the Brewmaster farm safe lane and kind of... still try to dominate mid game, but also have a reasonable late game backup with the Shadow Fiend. If not, there's like Medusa, Phantom Assassin if need be. What are the more popular ones? I would like to see a Luna in all fairness. Highly doubt it's gonna happen. Maybe they want something with a little bit more just beef to it. But they're down to 30 seconds now, so for Chili Willy, it's lucky for them that they had this much reserve time left, because quite possibly the most important decision is what takes the longest, and they, as we can see, definitely do need the extra time here. "10 seconds and counting." Hopefully they're not disconnected. A random pick here would probably just force a remake. I don't think there's anything else. Oh! Hell yeah, guys. Hell to the yeah. Slardar. I did not expect this hero to come out, even in my wildest dreams. Wildest and wettest dreams. I don't know. Slaughter. Wow. Out of our league though, it's their turn to handle the clockwork now. So out of our league, Wind Ranger and Juggernaut will be their late game. A little bit weaker than it was last game, but definitely solid enough. Although Chili Willy, not too bad for themselves either. First of all, if they ever get even a tiniest of advantages, it's gonna be amplified by the fact that they can just take Roshan so damn easy with Presence of the Dark Lord, and now the amplified damage coming out from the Slaughter. I just love this pickup. Of course, whether it's gonna work out in the slightest or not, that's a whole different matter. But at least they're going for it. To be honest, Slaughter is a hero that has been seeing play a little bit more in the recent days. Juggernaut, although it's hard to bring him down, with the amplified damage a little bit easier all of a sudden. Of course you get extra lockdown as well, and you're kind of a beefy hero, so you're not going to fall over yourself to just a little bit of damage. But to introduce the lineup now, Couchor playing the Slaughter, leaving Ralphie on the Earthshaker with Couchor on the Lion. As Toka-san handling the mid lane once again, this time around, not on the Zeus, but on a Shadow Fiend instead. And Dante will be the last one handling the axe. As for the other enemies, for out of our league, Jinxcott will be on the Clockwork, leaving Sela on the Wind Ranger and the safe lane tri-lane Kuklop on the Vengeful, with Real Toxie handling the Witch Doctor, and Inkman is gonna be the #1 Juggernaut. So this time around, I don't think a first blood will happen. Then again, Cogs come out. Couchor is also in the Cogs, and those Cogs didn't even catch the Slaughter under the tower. So it just forces, let's say, 2 tangos out of Clockwork, a little bit of mana usage at the same time. And, well, we did have a Fisher, but there's not enough lockdown, or is there? They just need more damage, although just forcing out this much damage onto Wind Ranger is not that bad either. They do get the power Cogs, but Lion, there's no battery assault. Wind Ranger will come in with the shackle. It's only level 1, but it might just be enough. Lion, no boots on him. 290 win speed. No, the Fisher perfectly done. Means that Wind Ranger can't really keep on going. There's the healing cell as well. Lion, he's committed to this. He wants to escape. He might even be able to. Just tries to outrun a couple of trees. Now another shackle shot, buying some time. But it's also losing a lot of time for our creating the space, I'd say. But creep wave just coming, or it's a second creep wave rather. So first creep wave, Shadow Fiend, suddenly up to 4 Necromastery already. So it did create some space. Yes, it gave away first blood, but Wind Ranger still took some damage. He's gonna be behind a little bit in levels now, thanks to missing 1 entire creep wave pretty much. So although Lion died, it wasn't like all bad in the end. Also Clockwork missing an easy just wave of XP because of that. Wind Ranger, does he? Did? Yeah, Wind Ranger picked up first blood, so at least her bottle will be considerably faster because of that fact. At the moment though, no additional last hits, well 2 now. So maybe not gonna get the fastest bottle. Shadow Fiend, up to 5 last hits as well. But just getting those early Necromasters is the hardest part. As Jinxcott gets stunned by the Slithering Crash. Now the Cogs push back Couchor. Maybe that was his intention. Maybe wanted to catch Slaughter with a couple of creeps in it. No matter, because both do serve slightly different purposes, but harass nonetheless. One is both to health and a little bit into the mana as well. But Jinxcott will be able to hit level 3 soon enough. Whereas Chili Willy, they've completely sacrificed the offlane, having Dante farm up the jungle instead. Although I think he still went to the offlane, realized that it's gonna be freaking horrible for him. I mean, he even had a ward down here, and back the hell out. Mid lane, another Fisher, not enough though. Wind Ranger was on the right side of things, at least when you think about himself. Dante, he wants to come in, has the Berserker Skull as well. Sela, nowhere to run, bro. They need Shadow Waves, Shadow Raises. They need a little bit more. Sela, he's just gonna outrun them. Okay then, not enough mana for the longest raise. They do not get the kill in the end. Wind Ranger, he almost even gave up, or it felt like he gave up. It's like, yeah, I'm dead. And he's like, whoa, 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 I'm alive. I've never felt so alive. So 1-0 still. Out of our league, having the first blood, having the 1 kill advantage. Juggernaut farming up extremely well in that bottom lane, of course, as you could expect, especially with the Quelling Blade as well. Top lane though, Jinxcott will get the Battery Assault. No Power Cogs, he's waiting for it, He's not even gonna need it, never mind. Battery Assault snacks himself a kill. So solo kill as an offlaner, not too bad at all. Of course, Ralphie wasn't even close by, but Ralphie is still only level 1. He's been doing, or has been doing some work mid lane. Definitely has slowed down the Wind Ranger and bought some time to the Shadow Fiend at the same time. But this Juggernaut farming extremely well. Clockwork not doing too bad on the offlane. And not only is the Clockwork not doing that bad, he's also slowing down the Slaughter, even if by a tiny bit. Just slow down the Blink Dagger, or maybe it's gonna be like power trades into Vanguard and then into Blink Dagger, depending on how much he feels that he needs to tank up. I wouldn't say that much even. Just power trades into Blink might be fine this game, I believe. Stante. He's farming in the enemy jungle. Well, he's acting as an offlaner, but he's not getting all that much accomplished. I would really like him to just continuously farm his own jungle as mid lane Tokasan. Oh no, the bottle charge! Wind Ranger, of course, almost went down himself, but Shackle shot value right there. Now Dante gets the double damage rune, which means Q-Club. I don't think he wants to take this fight, or does he? I suppose he might. Tokasan. Whew. I heard the power shot for a second. I was like, is he trying to snipe the Shadow Fiend? But they were lacking vision there. It's pure dire vision instead. Clockwork though, he's going again, Batter Assault, but doesn't get the power cogs beforehand. Now he gets hexed up as well. Kaitora already out of mana. And with the Fisher, he is gonna go down. I think now he's bottling. Come on, leave the power cogs behind. Waiting for them, waiting for them. Power cogs now. He has another bottle charge. Oh, he's gonna try to create space, buy time now. Fisher, not the Fisher, the Earth Spike. Bottom lane. I saw it a little bit too late. Juggernaut. He gets the kill, almost dies himself. 24 HP. Just so much clutch escapes. And Jinx God, he's gonna get himself denied. Double stack. Easy deny there. Slaughter trying to sprint away Sela. He wants it bad. Power shot, random power shot. Okay, that was complete failure of a power shot. Probably nighttime vision, screwing Sela over big time, and lost a lot of mana and health both. Of course, had 3 bottle charges, so he's gonna get some back. But the 6-minute rune is still 50 seconds away. But everybody's just dropping low everywhere. Of course, England back to full HP with the help of the healing ward. Probably a little bit of Voodoo Restoration, maybe some tangos involved. Now the Clockwork has occupied the mid lane instead, until further notice, until the absence of Wind Ranger has been correctified. It's probably not a word, but I can use it just because I want to. Oh, mid lane, they get the cogs onto Tokasan. They're gonna get the kill as well. Clockwork will lose his own life because of the Fisher blocking his proper escape path. Now though, Juggernaut getting close to level 6. If only he had like a magic stick, or well, he has Ring of Passage, so he gets some regen from there. If he had himself, let's say, a Wraith Band delivered out, he would have enough for the Omni Slash, and Omni Slash may mean for easy kills. But, well, speaking of easy kills, he gets the Berserker's Call, but the Blade Fury is still damaging Dante, of course. But a nice counter kill as Kaitora made his rotation, leaving Couchor on the line to farm up and get XP top lane. So they get the counter kill, but Axe, he's having a pretty slow game, and that's not something that usually Axe can afford. Now though, nice sentry from Q-Club. This sentry was pretty far away. Just, well, I guess it does cover enough of an area there. So it's fine in the end, never mind. Never mind what I was on about. I'm not too sure if it was by now, I think, a really long time ago, but they probably increased the sentry range a little bit. From the back of my mind, I remember that it was increased at some point. By now, a really long time ago. But it was just that when I used to play in a team, it was really like a little bit more years ago. It was just before TI2 was when I did that. And I was playing the support role, of course, or well, playing supportive paths as well anyway, but I remember that, well, I guess it's not that far from the ledge. It felt like it's a little bit farther. If you put it like in the middle here, it didn't scout out this ward position, for example, in the past. At least I have, like, somehow I think that was the case. As mid lane Paralyzing Cask will come out. Chakra Shot also latches. Probably the range just on the edge of it. Tokasan wants to turn things around and might even get it. Until Real Toxic, of course, with the Voodoo Restoration, regions up a little bit too much. Now, oh, Kaitora sprint! Gets the stun, and now with the amplified damage, a few more punches, they get the kill. They will not be able to claim more though, and still in the end, yes, Witch Doctor dies. Shackle shot, power shot. Shackle power shot. But it's still a core for a support. So, out of our league. Oh no! Sprint. miss. Nicely done by the Wind Ranger. And now hookshot into Ralphie. Battery Assault as well. They need the Earth Spike a tad late though. Wind Ranger still on the run. Wind Run coming off cooldown, but with the amplified damage, Berserker's Call, and a few easy attacks. So that's just the power of the Slaughter, but Jinx still wants to keep on going. The tower that will be the end of him. Tried to turn around and Rocket Flare, but Lion had 22 health to spare. Rocket Flare only level 2. How unfortunate. So ChW definitely just roaming Slaughter working out at the moment. Has netted 3 kills for himself. 1600 in the bank all of a sudden, so his blink isn't all that far off. Lion about to hit level 6 as well. Of course, bottom lane. They have destroyed the tier 1 in the meantime. Magic Wand now finished on Ingman, but at the moment lacking mana, so cannot really go just man mode with an Omni Slash. And with that Dante, he's just, well, he tried to go for himself, but Couchor got the magic missile just in time. One Berserker's Call would have been the end of the Vengeful Spirit, almost guaranteed there. But Dante also recovering a little bit now with the help of the roaming Slaughter, or well, previously roaming Slaughter. If we take a look at the graphs, it is still almost a 3k lead for Out of Our League. In net worth, XP though has dropped down to 500. So definitely nicely done, because otherwise Out of Our League, had they just been able to lane as it is, they would have just continued to gain an advantage, I believe. Oh, but look at how many heroes are coming in. We're gonna have an Omni Slash by Ralphie. Do we have a Blade Fury? No, not enough mana for the Ingman. Still doesn't have the magic wand. Easy kill after he gets hexed up. Mask of Madness, of course, made him take extra damage. They still have the Finger of Death, but Lion, he's trying to just decide the target with the magic wand though. Jinx will stay alive. Couchor, is he going to be as lucky? Rocket Flare, magic missile as well. Power shot still on cooldown. He goes down before he gets the power shot. The cogs push him away. Fisher tries to slow down, and oh, it's a block. It's actually a block. Now amplify damage into Couchor. Oh, Wind Ranger, why did you should have just juked into the trees out of the vision of the Shadow Fiend, although under the tower it's not as easy probably, but Fisher does miss, but the blink punch from Kaitora. ChW, they're on the rise in this game. Definitely so. Clockwork thought he may escape, but nicely placed Fisher there, blocking him off, and I suppose with such a speedy Slaughter, may not even been able to escape had there not been a block. But Slaughter got the blink finished. Does he have anything else after this now? I suppose this bottle is fresh, I think. Needs some mana, so bottles galore. Wind Ranger gonna go for a Maelstrom, I think. Maybe a Midas, but I really don't think this is a good game to go for a Midas if the enemy team has recovered as well as they have. Still a 2k net worth lead though. Of course there's a 1 tower difference, so that's like 1k out of it already. XP though, in ChW favor by a tiny bit. Couchor trying to work towards what I can think is going to be a Medallion of Courage. Maybe a mech, but I think Medallion is the more likely choice here. So once they get that, if they want to snatch Roshan with, like, let's say Focus Fire, they will have the ability to do so. Jinxka just bottle working towards an Urn of Shadows on the Clockwork and has Power Treads. Juggernaut though, if only he would have had enough mana last time around to just Omni Slash and Blade Fury. That's also like one big thing if you're not going for the stats instead of abilities. As top lane real toxic, amplify damage, Shadow Rays, one more punch from Kaitora, who, well, coincidentally had a double damage rune bottled up. They get the kill, they get the tower down, and they're probably going to go look for more. As Sela, he did go for the Hand of Midas. Okay then. Because late game, it's arguable who has the better one. Axe does lose his life to Ingman's Omni Slash. And they're going to get Ralphie as well, I think. Just, he can't Fisher. Battery is so too strong. Although Kaitora, blink forward. Well, didn't help Earthshaker tank it up. Now he's going to get shackled up. Nice Earth Spike will stop Wind Ranger's damage a little while. And they need additional lockdown, which they're not going to get. Couchor, oh, felt like he wanted to like swap or magic missile from the low ground. But still 2 nice kills for them. I thought for a second maybe Slaughter is going to blink into the Clockwork to help just tank the battery assault, but they were like, yeah, we're going to let the Earthshaker die, screw him. He's a support, his job is to die after he's done everything he can. Right, 1k gold now up on Dante. Level 8, so still not doing all that great on the Axe. If only the Axe had a blink there as well now. With those double blinks, they could probably take over the game, but One of them is lagging behind, and that's the axe, unfortunately for them. Slaughter, of course, not the best flash farmer, and he's on a massive spree, 6-0-0 KDA. So should Slaughter meet his demise, he's gonna be giving away a lot of gold soon. Now though, there's a smoke. Ralphie, if he just gets a Fisher, should be an easy kill, I think. Although Lion gets body block. Nope. You'll scepter from the Shadow Fiend. There's gonna be a... Oh, the swap! Good glove. Was that worth it? Nice shackle shot into Ralphie. Don't think it's gonna be enough. Maybe with the focus fire, but focus fire level 1. Oh, never mind. Wave of Terror helping out the last attacks. So Kuklop saving himself, getting the Wave of Terror does net them a counter kill. Had he not swapped it out, I don't think with just Witch Doctor and Wind Ranger would have gone for the kill. Maybe they would. Hard to say. Now though, oh, Dante, he's trying to boots on the ground. Chink's got, oh, hookshot is on cooldown. That could have been so huge. Power Cox back into Ancients. Tank up those Ancients, I say. Now the Rocket Flare, Blink 4 from Kaitora, gets the stun. Ancients are still attacking the Clockwork. Battery Assault is a pain to deal with, but Clockwork, do not tank the Ancients. That is not a good thing to go for. Now, there's the Amplify damage. Oh, first Amplify went into the Ancients as well because they were so stacked on each other. Now the Power Cox and the Rocket Flare. 15-12 though, the kill score. They got the nice kill. Kaitora once again makes it up with only 100 HP. Well, Mask of Madness, double-edged sword. So is the sprint, to be honest. But Maelstrom will be the next item for Scylla, so his Hand of Midas not even going to delay the next items all that much. And if you look at the graph suddenly, oh, once again, a 5,500 net worth lead for out of our league. XP, 3k. And Roshan will be the next one to fall, I believe. Yes, goes down with the Medallion of Courage and with the... They even get the hookshot onto 2. Are you kidding me, Jinxcott? Is he gonna get both supports here? They just can't do anything. Battery Assault too strong, gets one. Gonna get a second. Even the Death Ward is used just to ensure it. To be honest, that was just epic kill stealing from Real Toxie, but he's still in the zone from his Rubik game last time. So another 2 nice kills. It was looking decent for Chili Willy at one time, but just Axe not getting the blink there. It's already 15 minutes in, and he's still, well, let's say halfway through for it. Oh! Shackle Shot not latching, and Slithering Crash secures the kill. Of course, Slithering Crash, physical damage, amplified by the Amplify damage, which is level 2 now, minus 15, is it? Minus 15 armor, yes. Wow. That was a ballsy Kuklop. Going for a Wave of Terror there, up against the target who can just blink, stun, amplify damage, smack, kill you. Toka-san though, yes, he has the Yule Scepter, but although it may be nice just defensively or maybe setting up a kill, it just doesn't help you too much in fights in general, for the most part at least. Ingman now, happily farming up enemy Ancients with that Mask of Madness. Of course has the backup of the Aegis, so even should he get caught, they have to kill him twice before the assistance arrives from the side of out of our league. So Ingman now pretty far ahead of the Slaughter, and just as farm speed difference becomes apparent now. I mean, 54 last hits on Kaitora, comparing that to 106 on the Juggernaut. Now Shackle Shot does latch. Win, never mind, not even gonna go for the focus fire. Just no way you get the kill, and Kaitora even TPing all the way back home, so that's like extra minute that he needs to spend, or almost a minute that he needs to spend just getting back to the lane, for example. But Maelstrom will be finished in about 150 gold on Sela. Do we have any other big item pickups? 4-staff on the Clockwork himself. He's pretty tanky already as it is. Ingman SNY is complete. Chili Willy though, 1.8k on Dante. Just get this tier 1 down. Get the Axe to just manage the last hit on it, and maybe you can get the blink. That blink could be a lifesaver for them, but even so, even if they get the blink, they probably have some ways to go. Now Clockwork with a level 2 hookshot. He's in range of Dante if he just had Vision Rocket Flares. 2 seconds. Well, he's gonna get a hookshot anyway. Oh, it's Toka-san. Well, Yule Scepter, is he gonna even use it? He is. But he's just gonna come down to his demise. Gets the Death Raken boost. Oh god. You kidding me, right? Omnislash got the 2 supports. Forces Slaughter to just sprint and escape. So 3 easy pickings. All they had to do is use 2 ultimates for it. Now they even smoke up. They want more. They are hungry for blood, hungry for kills, and the advantage that those kills give them. And Dante, oh no! It's only 300 gold short, but well, smoke breaks, rocket flare flies over Axe, and there is no blink to escape with magic missile. Berserker Skull came out, but Ingman does just too much damage. It's too much. 4-step into power cogs. 4-step power cogs. Go for, oh! Ern didn't take him yet, didn't disable the blink dagger, so Slaughter may, well, I wouldn't say locked out. Nice blink. Jinx God tried his best, but they're just going for a tier 1 now. Not even using focus fire, that's how much time they have. Look at the aura under the Wind Ranger. What the hell was that? She didn't have anything activated even. Don't know. But 21 to 13. This game feels like it's gonna be over soon enough as well. Suddenly about a 14,000 net worth lead. 8.5k in XP. This is just closing the same territory that we had last game. Although Chili Willy this time around, they definitely have a better chance should they be able to stall things out towards the late game. But there's a pretty decent pushing lineup even on out of her league. I mean, Focus Fire, one of the better abilities. If only she had Aghanim Scepter finished, which, well, she has the point booster for about 1k after that as well. So not all that far off as top lane. Ingman, 15 seconds for the Omni Slash to cool off. 2300 already in the bank. Oh, Blink. They want to go for Juggernaut, but still has the Aegis, so maybe not the primary target. And once she comes back, he's exactly gonna have the Omni Slash ready, I think. Or maybe, is it the 1 second difference? 1 second, but gets the Blade Fury off. Magic Missile both that time. Slaughter didn't get the immediate stun and now blocked in. Nice Earth Spike, but look at that Witch Doctor getting the killing spree to end. Wicked 6 trick. Omni Slash only into a Lion. I'd say that's epic overkill, but Tokasan, Requiem of Souls, makes Ingman back off for now. Swapped out. There's the U-Scepter as well. Healing Ward comes down, and I think they're going to be able to get the kill. Yes, Magic Missile long range stuns him up for just long enough. And, well, it's as if they never lost health. And 20 minutes in, another GG tap out of our league. Looks like their new lineup is on fire. Definitely working out. And, well, congratulations to them for an easy win. And I have to say, pretty nice that they made the lineup change when anything else wasn't working really. So looks like things are nice for them. Out of the league take a easy 2-0 victory for themselves. And guys, this is gonna be it for this channel. I do not believe I'm gonna take another game because it's just too long of a time difference. Not gonna keep the stream running for an hour. So having said that, there is still more Dota by HeflaTV. Check out hitbox.tv/HeflaTV HB1. I'm also gonna link it in chat anyway. So check that out for SV versus CNB for the South America Challenge. But guys, having said that, thank you so much for tuning in. Do hope you enjoyed the game. And, well, if you did, check out HeflaTV for more on HeflaTV on both Facebook and Twitter. And as for me, you can follow me at Couchor if you want to. And with this, I bid you a good evening.